Hello, everybody. Welcome to SNKronize, and Kitty's back finally.
Oh,
hi.
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 This like
I was trying to do
celebrating.
Hi,
I
me.
was trying to do
Behold, look at me.
No, it's more like look at the shirt. Behold, look at the merch and the
Oh,
drip.
nice. Before we get started with anything, obviously,
Some shit went down today.
Obviously,
Yeah,
a lot of you are terrible. No,
Damn.
but I want to say very special thank you to the SNKronize fans out there that have not said a damn word to me. And that have not said or really like mentioned anything, DM'd anything, or like hit me up.
That reminds me, can you believe so?
Obviously, the entire KOF 15, including Season 1 DLC and whatever, roster has been data mined and now is out there for people all to see if you want to see it. And,
And I have worked very hard to protect people.
yeah. So, I mean,
He has.
Kitty's not even going to be looking at chat.
I'm not even looking at chat. So until
You can read the chat from over there, right?
I'm focused on.
No, it's a little
you
small.
guys.
It's a little
It's just outside of my visible.
Yeah.
area.
Okay, that's
I'll
good
get
to
it.
know
So-
because
that's easy.
we are.
This is the wrong channel here.
I get pretty stock photos to look at and the camera.
I mean, we could
talking
put
to you
the
guys.
YouTube videos up there because we're gonna watch like
Yeah,
4 videos
we'll
today.
do that when we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But no chat for me. But instead, we're gonna do something really fun
later.
So
Stay tuned.
So, I mean, the idea is this, right? So, like, Kitty and I have avoided the spoilers up until this point in time. But at this point, it might be hard to avoid from this point forward.
we're
And
not gonna be off of our phones for 2 months, all right?
Right.
Let's face it, okay? James and I don't have that willpower. As much as we would like it, we
By
don't.
the way, I love Slicktrix calling me Piccolo right now. Protecting you all from the spoiler beam.
Oh
which case, of course,
I am not Gohan. I am absolutely not Gohan.
Dodge! Don't worry about it.
James is laughing anyways, but...
He's trying to be part.
Yeah.
No, wait. Time out. You haven't watched Dragon Ball Abridged?
I've never watched any Dragon Ball. I've watched
And
zero
same.
Dragon Ball.
Okay,
Remember,
so
he watched Bebop for the first time in the past month.
Yeah,
He doesn't watch anime.
I don't watch anime.
So what we're gonna do,
Is watch something else.
we're gonna watch something else a little bit every day. When we have lunch, when we do that, when we go get boba, we're gonna have you watch a little bit of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and it's just so you know things.
Anyway.
And you'll laugh. It's funny.
It's
You'll laugh.
over
It's
9,000.
Okay, he knows a little.
Dude,
You know,
I have stories about that meme. Literally.
we all
Look,
do.
Yeah.
Look,
It was so
look.
2009. Yes.
Look, so, spoilers are out there.
Yeah, they are.
We're doing our best to avoid the spoilers. So,
So-
look, obviously, you see in the banner at the top of the screen, no leak spoilers for now, because people in the chat probably also want to avoid the leaks, and they will use whatever power that they have.
And additionally, we have like the YouTube upload and the rebroadcast
Yes.
and stuff
Right.
for viewers who
Uh-huh.
aren't watching live right now. We
Yes.
don't want them spoiled if they don't want to.
Exactly.
Right. However,
However,
myself and Kitty probably cannot avoid the spoilers for much longer. You've seen them already. You don't care as much. You wanted to know.
Well, I mean, I wanted to know, and also, one of us has to take the bullet to protect the others.
you know what? That is true. Like, we need to give you a small little award on that one.
Head pats are nice.
Right.
It's just like you took Akari Papa lead and made sure to protect your other teammates, and there you go. So
This is what a good Commander Hydrant does.
Yes, so Daddy Hydrant, made sure not to spoil it for us. Hi Jasmine, I missed you too. And so basically what we're gonna do is we're going to have a short show, and then after that short show, it is up to you guys to stay tuned for another impromptu show where we're gonna play a little game. It's basically Guess Who KOF 15 edition.
Yeah.
But It's for one night only. It is not going up on YouTube.
Right.
It is just so James and I can find out everything
And
and
whoever
enjoy it
and
without
whoever-
spoiling it fully.
And whoever already has been spoiled can tune in and watch their live reactions.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So you're gonna get 100% genuine reactions from James and I, and you're only gonna be able to see it tonight.
But friendly reminder, no spoilers, no talking about the leaks in the chat. Hint, hint.
Right.
Hint, hint.
Yeah. So for now, but like Kitty said, afterwards we'll figure it out just so I don't have to avoid the internets, at least not until Friday afternoon, right? And then I can be okay for myself personally.
Yeah, but for me, it's just like I can't
For
wait
different
till
reasons.
February. So it's
So again, obviously, it's just one of those things. People want to data mine. They want to find all the information as fast as possible. I don't know what the obsession with that is, but I guess,
But I want to know things, and I want to know things on my terms, and I don't want anyone else telling me what I can't learn about a product I'm not ready to buy yet.
Right.
and I want to be the hero that did it. I want to be the first one to do it.
Well, I mean, the thing is that at least in most cases, a lot of people who do this tend to also not advertise who they are because they don't want to get attacked for it.
Exactly. So it's just like, again, it's just like...
This is an illegal fuzzy ground. When you
it really is.
It's not even that much. It's just that they want to be the ones to be able to put out the information and feel good about themselves, whether or not they're thanked for it or not.
I could say
and kind of be
something-
griefing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just
I
kind of
could say I could compare it to something very dark, and I'm about to because of you guys spoiling. You guys are like wannabe half-ass murderers trying to leave a calling card.
Dang.
You
That
know
went-
I'm talking
that
to
went
you. I'm
deep.
talking directly at you.
That went deep. That one cut deep.
Yeah,
there.
well, guess what? It doesn't fully work. So I mean, like,
And my zodiac sign is Sagittarius. What?
Hiro Yoshikage just wants a simple, quiet life. Oh,
I'm really enjoying this. The fake enthusiasm is fantastic.
oh my God, James, stop it! Okay, now you're scaring me. Just stop it. Stop. Just stop it. Just stop
Okay.
it.
So,
all
okay,
right.
so-
Lots of stuff.
But in the things that we're going to talk about on the show, we actually have a good amount because
Yes.
not the least of which was Cronin was revealed the day after our show last week.
Yeah, we had speculated that they were going to do a character reveal at the Game Awards, but we got a lot more than that just at the Game Awards, right? So
Yeah, and that just was like thrown to us.
Right,
It's
so-
just like the Game Awards. Hey, look, a trailer.
yeah, and not only that, but it was like, hey, it's a trailer, beta 2. And then we got beta number 2 announced,
Yeah,
and we
and
were
which,
like,
Gee, I wonder how that happened.
Like, I'm just going to say it. I don't give two shits about Cronin. But they gave me Mary for my birthday. Let's fucking go.
You know how excited he is when his voice cracks like that. Yeah, he's happy as all hell right now. So, and it's true. It's true.
Like, I would have been super stoked just for beta 2. Like, all
Yeah,
in, cool.
yeah, but out of nowhere, there's Blue Mary in the beta. How? Wow. Like, how did that happen?
I'm taking the win. I am just going to keep up my little headcanon that SNK wanted to give me a birthday present. And, yeah, and that's just what I'm going with. That's my headcanon. I don't care.
okay.
I mean, go on ahead. Go on ahead. Go with your OC
Yeah, there's
self,
something about
yes.
Mary Beta.
So,
Oh God, I need memes. I need memes now.
Here's the question for me, though.
Yes.
Is that should I install KOF on my brand new PlayStation 5?
Oh shit!
Yeah! Woo! Okay, yeah, so I just wanted to be happy about
James is one of us. Yay, one of us.
that. So, yeah.
Okay, so what color shell?
Jasmine wants to visit
What-
the island over there.
James, I need to know right now what color shell and controller do you want for your birthday?
Yo, Kokajine's right, though. Astro's Playhouse stream when.
Yeah, I have to do that
You
one.
do.
That
Oh
one
my,
for sure.
yeah,
that for
it's
sure.
about time.
Yeah.
I even gave you a PS5 and you still had. You were just waiting for your own.
Yeah,
you were
so
just
that's
waiting
what I
for
was
your
doing.
own.
I knew
That's
that
exactly
it
what
was I knew it was fate that I would win a Twitter raffle.
Yeah, of course.
So now you're gonna play Astro's Playroom finally, and I want to be here when you do.
I'm sure you know what color everything that I want, right? You know what my favorite color
All blue all day.
Yeah,
But I don't think
But
it's a pretty blue,
wait.
because I think there's just an aqua, like...
You get either
light blue one.
indigo.
Is it this blue?
No, you get a baby light blue, or you get the indigo purpley
Yeah,
blue.
so they just released a whole wave of new
Oh.
controllers.
You
that
have
face-
you seen? Okay, hold on.
I saw there was the big purple one that people were saying looked like Jury, kind of, right?
No,
So-
no. Anyway.
Purple existed before Jury, I'm just saying.
Yes, my God, you guys.
Jesus Christ, some people here
Shit.
hate Jury.
No,
I'm
just calm the
sorry.
F down. Shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, your two
Look-
damn costumes.
Look, I don't see just like brick red and be like, oh, that's Mary's top. Like, fucking hell, people.
I mean, if I see anything green with a little red dot on it, that's Cammy
Yeah,
to me.
but that's a red
100%.
dot. You get a red dot or a
my
red triangle, that's a
jeez.
little bit more.
oh, my
my God.
brain. Holy. Okay, so anyway. Anyways, these are the colors.
Oh, I
So
see.
you have like
yeah.
a rubyish kind of red. You've got everybody's calling it not the Jury, but the GameCube indigo purpley
That's
color.
actually pretty close to
And
like
then
the
there's
Nintendo
the
purple.
baby blue, and then there's the
Right.
pinky pink.
Yeah, I mean the purple's probably the
So you would go purpley.
probably.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Oh, El Gordo's got a point. The
What's
Jury
that?
created purple the same way Persona 5 created jazz.
The man is not wrong. Hats off to you. I can't look at the chat,
Yeah.
but hats off to you. You are so not wrong. Holy
good.
shit.
Chat's been pretty good so far.
I
yeah.
love you, chat.
And we've definitely
I'm
given
just
people
very
power.
scared.
If you are a mod in the chat, you do have the power to blow up any form of
Leakage.
Yeah, and
spoilage.
And I vote escalation of force. Like if it's like they're on that fringe, time out for 5 minutes. If they spoil everything, you nuke them from orbit.
yeah, basically. I forget, Seru, do you know all the spoilers right now? Because I could probably mod him as well. I think you had mentioned that you knew all the spoilers as well, so.
Yeah, and they're the homie too. So if they
Yeah.
want to, I'm totally fine with them being a mod. There you go.
All right.
Another mod.
Woo. Ready to nuke people from orbit.
Yes.
Anyway, so let's actually get to
Yes,
the
video.
stuff.
The stuff. Should we do video first because they just released it?
Actually, I feel like we should watch the Cronin stuff first because
Okay.
the new video is everyone's climaxes apparently in their entirety.
Okay.
Which is kind of
Okay.
neat. So
Okay.
we might
That's
as well
cool.
watch the Cronin trailer first so we have like comparison and
Okay, please, because I honestly, you guys, I've been so busy. December used to be the favorite month of the year for me. Now it's like my least favorite because I've got too many holidays and too much stuff going on. So I haven't even seen this trailer as much as I want to. So I want to see it.
and it's really cool. And I actually really like this trailer because it actually does a really good job of kind of explaining a lot about the character if you kind of know what to look for.
Yeah.
And I think
okay.
it's better about that than some of the other videos have been.
Well, I'm a sucker for people who talk the way Cronin does already.
I'm a sucker for people who look like someone asking who farted.
So
Watch
the
his
way
lip-
they roll their
no,
R's
his
and
lip
the
curl.
consai
It's-
and the
it's
lip curls
the
and
lip
stuff,
curl.
it's just like those are like mid 2000s, late 2000s characters that I was just a sucker for. So let's go.
When he's talking to Kyo, just look at him thinking
Right,
Kyo
yeah.
farted.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's just, I mean, you just made me think of, like, that was, I think I've told you the story before, like, horse racing, right? Someone actually named one of their horses as a pun. It was hoof-hearted.
Hoof-hearted.
Yeah,
yeah.
like half-hearted, but hoof-hearted.
And coming up against the bears, hoof-hearted.
Yeah, basically,
yeah, I
which
get
is
it.
genius,
Magnificent.
which is brilliant. So,
It
anyway,
is.
so we're gonna watch this trailer.
Yeah.
here?
If James won the lotto, we know he would have like a team of racehorses and just make them all puns.
I literally would
And
have
I
to
would-
name one of them Butt Stallion.
Butt stallion?
It's a Borderlands joke.
Oh, okay.
I would pay homage to Borderlands and have a horse named Butt Stallion.
You need to stop. Oh my
No, absolutely not.
All right.
This is Diamond Unicorn.
All right.
Butt stallion.
All right.
草薙
Who farted?
草薙ね別人にしてもだてめえの面見てっと
I
イライラ
cannot
して
wait
く
to
るぜ
cosplay him and punch all the Kyos.
ほら来いよチキン野郎かかってこいよ粗悪品君この出来損ない
It just hits everybody, huh?
二度と立てないよう徹底的にぶっ潰してやる
Yeah, I like this song. It's so damn That's gonna be the I'm not making that.
Just get silly string, cans of silly string and just shoot them across the screen.
It's
them across the
gonna
floor.
take like all three of us to cosplay one weapon connected to my arm. You guys are gonna be like the middle and the end of it.
Do like the dragon puppets?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what you guys. You guys are gonna be like dressed in all black.
So,
Oh man.
I mean, I have a lot of questions about this, you know, just
I have
watching.
answers.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm curious about a lot of this that's happening in this trailer. Now, first of all, obviously, does he just hate everybody or
So here's the thing about him. Right now, what he's referring to is the evil, like, Kusanagi clone. So he's like, you know, you're not him, but you look so much like him, I want to punch you anyway.
Yeah, I want to
Right,
punch
okay.
you in the face regardless, just because you remind me of them.
Yeah, so he doesn't outright hate Kyo, but he hates Kusanagi.
What did Inosuke
Because
do to you?
that's like the nod to the Tetsuo and Kaneda voice lines from O2.
That's right. Yeah.
So,
okay.
yeah, the voice of Kusanagi, not Kyo. Kusanagi, the bad
Oh, it was
clone one.
Kusanagi was the okay,
Yeah, the bad
okay,
copy
okay.
one was
Right.
voiced by the actor who did Kaneda in
I'm sorry, I
Akira.
just taught her something awful.
No, she does this all the time.
Oh,
She
okay,
loves
good.
that thing.
Oh, good.
So I do.
And so
I
Cool.
do.
It's not my fault then.
So it's like a throwback to that.
Oh no, now she just
Yeah,
wants.
oh,
there you go.
no, you got it. You got no. She's there we go. There we go.
So,
there we
yeah.
go.
Anyways,
We're terrible.
Here we go. So
and
obviously,
then anyone involved with Nests pretty much hates K-Dash. They're either with K-Dash's team or they hate him.
okay, fair enough, fair enough. Now, does he hate Shune as well? Because Shune is a pro tag. Because he seems like he just hates all the pro tags.
Give it time, we'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Now,
that would be valid.
obviously, multi-hit jump attacks here.
Yep.
Are they all overhead hits?
That's an excellent question.
Were they in the past?
I think in one they were, and then they fixed it after that, and they stopped being so.
Okay,
But I
okay.
can't swear to it, because I don't play this fucking character.
Fair enough.
How could you? He's brand new.
I don't play this archetype.
Is that jump light or is that
That was
So-
a good save.
That one's jumping heavy punch. The other one was jumping light punch.
interesting? So the light one reaches further down.
Yeah, it's more straight down and less horizontally.
interesting. Okay.
And his popcorn.
Here we go, and then pow.
Oh, and O2 UM, they're all overheads? That's terrible.
Dang, that's
But remember, Nameless is top tier as fuck
Right.
in O2 UM, so. I'm really glad they didn't let him keep everything from Nameless, by the way.
okay. So, just before we move on, since we have him on screen like this, he looks like K49, but with a different head, right? Like,
There's more change than that, actually.
right, but I
There's
mean,
a lot more.
like the
Okay,
color
like-
scheme is
Yeah.
similar to K49 from the pictures
Yes.
that I saw,
Yes.
right?
yes, very
Yeah,
much.
so the K49, the character that doesn't exist anymore,
Right.
definitely has nothing to do with anything at all.
Redacted.
Right.
Yeah, good old
Redacted.
redacted. So what he wore was a yellow vest.
Yes.
Okay.
And so this guy's
Sleeveless.
wearing a yellow motorcycle jacket where the center portion
Is
is
yellow.
yellow.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
he maintains the color scheme, but it's completely different at the same time.
Right, but K49 also had the blue hair
Yep.
as
Yeah.
well.
Yep, in like a crappy buzz cut with a 5 head.
Yes.
Okay. And then, but like how much does he look like Nameless? Nameless had the spiky hair with the two shades,
And
right?
then-
Closer to Nameless because they're both pretty.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this as for face structure wise, it definitely goes more towards Nameless
Okay.
than
Okay.
Redacted.
So Nameless is anime pretty as fuck.
Yes.
And then Redacted is 2 out of 10.
He's been through some shit.
Yeah.
Dang,
You know,
okay.
that he was the kid that got made fun of and was always in the corner of the classroom.
He looks like he might have gotten in a motorcycle crash with a fire hydrant.
He looks very 90s anime. I will leave it at that.
So, there's been speculations about his name as well, right? Cronin, as
Okay, so yes, there's a lot of speculation on what it is.
There's so much here to unfold.
So the probably the best one is that, remember in Japanese R and L are basically the same letter.
right.
So thinking of it that way, Klonen.
Right.
Or so like clone shonen or something
Right,
like that.
yeah.
So he's just another clone boy because that's all Nests did was clone people and steal DNA. So that's like the running theme is that it's clone and then with a K and then just make a name out of it.
I mean, I always said maybe because he's like a clone, they wanted to make it sound like Kyo as well, so he's Kronin.
Not so.
That would be a bit of
I
reach.
know.
But the one thing that's been driving me crazy is that this is not 100% confirmed that this is actually redacted. And a whole bunch of people in the last 2 weeks
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
have been going, he's back, Redacted's back, my boy's back, oh my god.
Hope all is well.
Thank you, Rachel.
The thing is that we don't know 100% yet if it is redacted or not.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of story that we don't know about.
He could be a clone of
He
K49.
could be a
He
mix.
could be K49 with long hair and a whole bunch of plastic
The
surgery.
surgery and got a built bigger body and
now-
a
now-
different face.
All I want is like, let's say he just is K49, but they just named him Cronin, right? And he was just like, and then I would have loved it if Xanadu was in the game and he walked up and he was like, didn't your face look different before?
You got prettier. How'd you do that?
Can you help me do that? Is the line I want him to say.
Do
No,
we need to go to JCPenney? Like, what do I need?
I mean, if you wanted to make Xanadu look pretty, you just have to do a crossplay, right? I mean,
So anyway,
I swear to God, James.
so it's really going to come down to what his interactions with Angel are going to be.
yeah.
Yes.
You know, if she knows exactly who it is, I'm like, hey, you remember that one time we did that thing?
Yeah.
That's going to change
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
But if he's like, if she walks up and it's like, oh, you're one of them?
Yeah, and if
And, like,
he
feels bad
says
for
if
him.
he says
Right,
something
yeah.
like I feel like I know you or I'm supposed to, maybe.
yeah.
But you know,
Right.
until then, if she's just gets her goofy ass happy self and she's like, remember that time I farted and you acted like I didn't, so we didn't get in trouble? Yeah, it's just like, which is something I know she would probably do. Anyways, or say.
There's a lot of
But-
farts with relation to Cronin. I think UltraDavid's going to main this character here.
Oh my god,
Well,
who knows?
don't
We
forget,
might, we
the
might.
first joke that we were making was that he was named after David Cronenberg because K49 had body horror.
Oh,
So that's why I made the whole Cronenberg Morty joke
Right,
Yeah.
with him.
Okay.
It's because I'm just like, oh, I see what they did there. That is clever. But and here's another thing, because not only is this, but oh my god, there has just been the dumpster fire of misinformation and like what conspiracy theories and everybody's thoughts on Redacted and what actually happened with SNK and all this other stuff going on the internet too, and it's just like making my head hurt.
Yeah, like
So-
basically it seems like the shit did not go down as badly as people think.
Yeah.
But SNK let them believe that.
Yes.
Something to that effect. Like they probably
So-
like had the Otomo estate be like, guys, that's a bit much. And that was the entire conversation.
It was
okay,
I'm
okay.
sure.
We don't know.
So they weren't sued then, huh?
as far as we know, they were never actually
officially-
outright
They
sued.
weren't
Okay,
officially
okay.
sued, and if they were, then they would have gone bankrupt again and probably not even existed right now.
Well, I just
So
thought, I
the
thought it
thing
was one of
is-
those
No.
like, hey, we're suing you. Okay, we'll take it away.
No.
Cool.
No,
You know,
no,
like,
I was
I-
under the impression they were given more like a cease and desist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
And that was
just,
the end
you
of
know,
it.
the slap
So-
on the wrist, you guys. We like it, it's funny, but you can't do
Yeah,
that right
yeah.
now.
This is too much.
Just basically like when we play Hot Wheels trailers on our show, and then YouTube decides to,
Yeah.
Anyways.
So, I mean...
Take humans out of the equation.
I was talking to Mike about this earlier. It's kind of like when you see a Party City or like a Lake Avenue costume, and instead of You know it's Ryu. You know it's Street Fighter, but it's Karate Guy from,
Alley Brawler.
Alley Brawler.
Like Family Man Army Guy.
Yes, Family Man Army Guy
Yeah,
who likes to fight. And so
like I was making jokes about Scary Terry.
yeah, that was it. The perfect one. Scary Terry from Rick and Morty. You know, this is a different character. His name is Scary Terry.
Yeah.
But you also know Freddy Krueger. Did we say Scary Terry was Freddy Krueger? No.
Yeah. No,
because he's Scary Terry.
So there's
bitch.
literally an episode where they have a like Freddy Krueger knockoff, and they literally refer to him as like a legally safe 80s slasher villain.
Yes. And they straight call him Scary Terry.
And it's like, you mean Shining. Quiet, boy, you want us to get sued?
Exactly.
Oh, man.
So it's all on those same levels. But again, he's not...
Fortnite Karate Guy.
Yes,
Oh, my God.
Fortnite Karate Guy. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well done. There you go.
I mean,
That's perfect.
We're in 2021, and that did happen. So you can't deny it.
Dude, I'm still butthurt that fucking Fortnite treated She-Hulk better than her TV trailer did so far.
Oh no, really? Oh jeez.
I'm glad you got that in there, but that's
Fucking Fortnite. Man.
Again, 100% not confirmed if it's redacted or not. But everybody's like jumping ahead, so let's
it's all one of those,
let's bring that back.
If you just think about it, they're just functions.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
All right, going forward.
Here we go. Now, I think this is one of the first things that we see in here. No, not just yet. Oh, EX Crumple Fireballs, by the way.
Yeah, which, by the way, at least it's not a full screen fireball. It's a close.
It looks just like Iori's.
But it doesn't go far enough.
No, but Iori's EX Fireball doesn't go anywhere either.
Oh yeah, it's actually
he shots it in front of
It's
him.
So it's pretty similar to that.
Yeah,
yeah.
I love it. I
So
love
that's-
how stylish it is, though.
So that's the regular.
Right,
one.
of course.
The swag is there.
Now, okay, so here we go.
That's a down to back kick.
Oh, yeah, I'll see, that's one of the ones I was going to ask was, he has a jump move, but that is clearly not a short hop. It is.
That's down to back kick because he does the other two versions of it throughout the other.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's his DP.
Oh, so it's more
Wait,
Shune, he doesn't go into the air kind of thing.
No,
He
go
just
back a
floats.
little. It's just like almost like.
Poof. Oh,
Okay,
it's very
okay.
Leona-like.
Mm-hmm.
He has a Leona-looking DP. Okay.
Okay.
Is there any connections plot-wise for that? Okay.
No, they just wanted to have an interesting.
Okay. See, yeah. Now, obviously, this
That's
is
the EX down to back.
right because he's also glowing yellow, but that thing is sliding way too far, too fast. Although it's not as fast as a short hop, but the distance on it is huge.
Yeah. And boink.
And it's dang. So the EX one gives him a knockdown on that.
ground bounce.
Ground bounce, right.
Yeah. And then the fucking heavy one that they show later is like +5 on hit. Or
Yeah.
more. Some dumb shit.
Now, what does he mean by try biting, you worthless piece? I still
Probably because he starts with like how much he's barking at him.
Oh,
So, like a
right.
shitty
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's K-Dash calling Cronin a worthless piece of crap?
Yep.
Okay.
And now he's calling him.
And now he's
a
just getting
failure.
mad because, everyone who wasn't a perfect thing that came out of nests, everyone calls them trash or failures.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, even Angel called Sylvie a, pile of junk.
Dude, this dude needs, some diazepam or something, dude. Look, he's, shaking.
Oh, no, that's just rage. And who farted.
Yeah, that's right.
With a dash of J-Rock. Not gonna lie. This is pinch.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll get to the story thing stuff, too.
And then
soon.
also all the logos that he has.
I love all the branding stuff.
So
That's just
Silver...
Silver Bullet.
Oh,
It says Silver Bullet, but they spelled it Silver like the villain of Bariki.
Right, yeah, I was
Which
about to
is
say.
awesome.
Now, is that brand new? Is that...
All this shit is, as far as I know, is new.
Now,
Yeah.
does that mean that maybe Silver is being inserted into the... Is that actually his company, or no idea?
Silver is basically just a Kuma. He lives to fight, not to brush.
And what is the
Anarchy.
Anarchy.
That one says Anarchy, and then later on you can see on his right sleeve is one that says Dead End.
And then he
and
has
then the
Catastrophe on his shirt right there. That
Is
says...
that what that one says?
Yeah,
And then the
Catastrophe.
triangle has another one in it, but I can't figure out exactly what it is.
Okay.
I mean, this might just all be homage to other characters.
Did either Nameless or K49 have these cool shades or anything? Because like he looks like he's ready to go and fly an airplane at this point.
He's gonna go meet up with Reno from
I'm
Final
wondering what
Fantasy VII.
I'm wondering if his eyes are weird and he's actually.
Oh, gotcha. Now this is just a
that's a good
fireball,
idea.
basically.
This is Gun Super.
Oh, this is Gun Super. Okay. Okay, so he's fair. He has guns, basically, just for the hell of it.
Sci-fi canon. Totally
Okay.
fine.
Ooh, yeah.
Crouching heavy punch.
and it's
which is
definitely
a 2-hit
the-
sweep.
See, this is the how do we program Darkstalkers method here, because it's just like and it's gone.
Yeah. I do like the opening animation though, where it wraps around. And
Yeah.
That looks really neat.
Yeah, it's just basically one of those things that it's probably there 100% of the time, just whether or not it's visible, like Nikali's hair,
Yeah.
right? So,
It just materializes a different way.
so crouching heavy punch. I'm
Is
assuming
it
that's a
two-hit-
low.
So normally it's a 2-hit sweep.
Oh, right.
So he goes 1 and then 2.
Yeah,
and
yeah. So you can cancel the first one then. So he cancels the first one into his super uppercut.
Yep.
All right, so super uppercut.
And
Here's my crouching light kick confirm into drilly hands
which
here.
is just 6p.
Oh, that's just 6p?
Yep.
So this is not a special move.
Yeah,
then.
6A. It's just forward light.
Right, yeah. Okay, so this is not okay. So you can probably still cancel that, huh? Now,
Traditionally, anyway.
yeah. Here's this thing here, the EX one that doesn't knock down.
Yeah.
here.
So this is just down and back heavy kick.
So you don't get to choose what you follow up with. You do down back heavy kick, and he leaps with that attack, basically.
Yeah. Down and back kick. It's just jump forward and swing.
Right. So
As
it's
an
not
overhead.
like a movement hop, and then you pick the jump attack. Got it. Okay. And then so.
Yeah, because in the previous ones he did like a little flaming overhead.
Okay. So here we go. Crumple with the EX Fireball, and then I get to do more cool shit like EXDP.
Which is a big old launcher.
Wait, is this an EXDP? This
Yes,
is, right? That
yes.
was EX. I didn't even see the yellow there. There it is. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you go flying.
And then he gets another one
Yep,
afterwards.
because he can.
Because he can.
Yeah.
There you go. Boof.
Yeah, which means is like that in and of itself just tells you his corner damage is probably going to be fucking stupid.
EX Fireball definitely seems like his combo extender, and he gets the ground bounce off of that.
Do we know if the EX Fireball is just the same range, or because it's EX it goes a little further?
It might go less far, hopefully, than his fireball. But
I would
otherwise,
hope so.
it looks pretty similar at least.
It looked really close, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, it might have nerf range compared to the regular ones.
I mean, does this regular Fireball not traditionally go across the screen then? Oh, okay. So it's more like a EX Geese Rapukin kind of thing.
Yeah, like that, or I mean, even like Street Fighter V Fung's like puddle of smoke.
Yeah, okay.
That's about all it does.
So here
it
we
doesn't
go.
go very far. It's just enough to be irritating.
Right, so DP into level 1, boof. Into
And then now
level
watch this.
2.
So level 2
Yeah,
gun,
which is
wait
timed
for
just
it.
perfect.
because it's chargeable.
Oh,
You can just hold it.
You could hold it. I see.
And so when I first saw it, I was like, did he just hold that super the whole time?
Right.
It
and
looked
then,
like it
Then,
with the little
fortunately,
shaking.
they released command lists for the beta.
oh, okay. Now, this is interesting here because this does not look like a cancel.
Nope, it does
This
not.
is a
does
link. It's a because like we saw before, his arm cannon just completely goes away, and then it just looks like he links the super afterwards.
it? Yeah, which, I mean, it could go either way, but the fact is, either way, this shit's still OTGs.
Yeah, that's the part that looks scary.
And
because
Nameless had that as well.
now I feel like that means he could just combo off of almost anything he darn well felt like.
As
it,
long as
right?
it's a hard knockdown, because this game has the Ukemi.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
But that also means that there's a chance it has Juggle Anywhere, because fuck you, that's why.
Right.
Who knows? We'll see what happens on Friday.
Now, obviously,
That is true.
K49 had the big Tetsuo arm of organic craziness, right?
Of goop, yes.
Now, what did Nameless have?
A drill.
Oh,
was
that's
like
right.
a
He had the
half-screen
giant
drill.
drill. Yeah.
So as you can see, the beginning of the arm is redacted, and the middle of the arm is redacted, and the outside is very nameless.
yeah,
So it's
they've kinda
just a
combined.
good 50-50
Yeah, they
mix right
gave him
there.
a mechanical tentacle.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
Mechanical? Mechanical?
Technical. Tech.
Oh, that
it's
sounds
tech.
so wrong.
Technical.
That sounds so wrong. I love
Anyways.
it.
Perfect. There we go. Finally got it. So if you could do me a favor, just for a little bit of basis of
Gotcha.
comparison, can you search YouTube for Nameless That Combo? Because the combo is literally nicknamed That Combo.
Oh my.
Because, you know, when you're fighting Nameless, he's probably going to hit you with that combo.
Okay, KOF, Nameless.
That combo. No, none of the cool ones. Oh,
Aw, boo.
yeah, there's literally like a tutorial out there for that combo.
Huh. Yeah, I just see a lot of combos.
Actually, go up one a little bit. Try that one.
This here?
Yeah.
We actually put it
So yeah, there's Nameless, by the way.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
So yeah, this is Nameless.
Is that combo?
So other than the fact that he could have finished with the drill, yeah.
Okay.
So he does more shit beforehand because reasons, and then starts going into that combo.
Which part is that combo start?
So when he starts with like the standing heavy punch into command normal, quick max, and then does all like the jump around DP
right,
stuff.
yeah, okay. And he could have just did the
And he could have drilled for the OTG, and that would have been it.
Okay. Yeah, people are saying he's the best character in UM for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's like K-Dash behind him, and then Kasumi behind him. I believe it's technically in that order.
Okay.
Because K-Dash is fucking dumb in OTUM.
Now, was there any version of him where the jumping multi-hit attacks were not all overheads? I mean, that I'm asking to the chat, because I know you didn't use that character.
Yeah, I don't know offhand. Because it's also one of those things, like, every time I fought him, he left the ground. I'm blocking high.
Right, yeah.
So I never, like, tried to switch block in between them to know for sure.
Right. Okay. Because I'm assuming his jump kicks are just single hit as well,
yeah, they're
right?
normal.
So, yeah, okay.
But yeah, so in that video, though, you saw Nameless do the punch into step kick into drill. They took away the step kick. They didn't let him keep that from Nameless.
Okay.
Because why did they let him do command normal into command normal? Why?
Because, I guess.
They just wanted him to be the best character in the game, apparently.
I mean, right. I mean, that's a question. Like, canonically, was Nameless supposed to be just, like, ridiculous or something? Or, I mean, he's the Martian, right? Nameless is the Martian, if I'm not mistaken.
He's
so.
Spaceman.
But that obviously is not canon because that's from
it's
a
an
dream
O2
match.
UM,
Right, yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Right.
And I mean, that's the thing, is I think that them leaning more into redacted style, I think, lends more credence to it because redacted was canon at the very least. Nameless never was.
Right. Okay. So, we have Cronin here. Obviously, K49, name, whatever, being brought back.
Drill hand boy.
Yeah, so, interesting. Obviously, too much speculation on what his storyline could possibly be.
Or exactly who they could possibly be.
But it's probably pretty, 99% that he's on the team with Angel, right?
I would say more than that.
Right.
Like, just in general, look at the characters we have that are revealed.
Right.
He doesn't belong anywhere.
Well, remember that one picture that we got from that mobile game? It had Nameless and Angel on the same team, didn't it? Yeah. Okay. And Kula, I think. Yeah.
Whip
It
was
was
in the
Whip.
picture.
That's right. But if that's the case and they haven't revealed the team, then that means Angel, Cronin, and Whip are not on a team because they would have had a team.
They would have had to
reveal.
close it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So in other words, we have 3 teams now with 2 characters on there, and we have 3 slots left. Again, obviously the leaks are out there. Please do not talk about it. I'm just spitballing speculation right now.
Yeah, it's a general logical deduction.
Right. We're still assuming that Elizabeth, and then probably, I mean, again, it's either Kula on K-Dash and Sylvie on Angel, or Maxima on K-Dash and Kula on Angel's team, right?
Which I would hope for any of those, to be honest. So I wouldn't
they're
be
all
too
fine.
those are all fine choices.
Yeah.
Those are all decently thought out teams. So but of course, Angel's got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
Angel's
no
gotta be
two
on it.
ways about that one.
Okay,
Especially with them also showing him arguing with K-Dash right off the
Right,
bat implies
and-
he's not on that team.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of already know Angel's on her own team because she would have completed a team had she not, and he didn't complete a team. So that's like 99.99, unless they're just not showing us a team because
99.49.
99.49.
Beat me to it. Damn
That
it.
K49.
Oh, I see.
999.
Okay. Wouldn't that be 99.99 then, as opposed to it would be?
So, anyways, yes.
Numbers. So one thing I talked about, I mentioned it on Twitter, but we can talk about it a little bit here, is one thing that's worth noting is his belt buckle.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of this belt buckle because it's actually the Nest's logo, like the flag, insignia, whatever.
Right.
But then it's got a slash through it, like fucking like a Naruto headband.
Well, it's like someone got like a screwdriver and just kind of went right through it.
So it's like him rejecting Nest, even though he's still pissed off and doing things.
Right. Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
there's a little bit of a lore. That's like the closest lore
To a story we've gotten
Yeah.
so far. So
because it is worth noting that with the death of Verse, that means theoretically anyone else from Nests could be alive again.
Right.
And he probably is still like, oh no, fuck those guys.
So he might be in one of those like team, just like going out there and just trying to take out,
exterminate everybody else
Right,
that's left
yeah,
over,
yeah.
kind of mission, their own personal mission, you know,
like-
and that's the whole point.
like Sacred Treasures are trying
Yes.
to kill Orochi. He might be on a mission to finish off Nests as a,
Yeah.
I mean, it's really interesting because they mentioned like obviously all four pro tags are in here, and it's kind of one of the first times that they've had all the pro tags in there.
It's
Not quite,
well,
but-
I mean, 14 was only missing Ash.
Right. Yeah.
And then so now we have the gang's all here.
Right. And so it feels like, again, like,
I'm sorry. Maximum Impact is still a fucking KOF game, okay? There's still people we miss from there, so
Alternate
it's not
universe.
every protagonist.
Alternate
It's not
universe.
every protagonist. It's not. I miss Alpha.
So that's one thing a lot of people have pointed out, that how much, like, from the neck up, he kind of resembles Alba.
Exactly. He has Alba's hairstyle.
And so there's
he
one
obviously
thing-
got tips.
Which led to the very cool theory of, what if they let Falcone redesign K49 and this is what we got?
There's that too.
oh, does Falcone design the other character?
Yeah,
well,
Max
and
Impact
Maximum
was his baby.
Impact. Yeah, he got to design characters.
What if he
and their
actually turns
outfits.
out like that they're turning Alba into canon by making him?
That sounds completely batshit.
No.
I'm not here for it.
Look,
Okay,
the
well-
only thing I said on Twitter last week before all this stuff happened was that yes, he has Alba vibes, and I'm hoping that somehow maybe Alba, maybe the MI people just get a hint talked about them so we could still know they're somewhat, still existing.
Fucking those Gaia Online sunglasses.
So, well, I mean, it just, I mean, it definitely
Not
still
holding
feels like
punches, Jesus.
it feels like to me. Obviously, we've discussed this before, but storyline wise, it's like they're merging all the storylines together. Because
I've joked about it being like Infinite Crisis.
right?
Yes,
yeah. So
yes.
I mean, when we were in the Kill Clone saga, the Nest saga, right? How much did Orochi play a part in that thing? Like not at all.
Pretty much goose egg.
Like even though it was about Kyo and Kill clones, it wasn't about. But I mean, there was still like, when did Chizuru get the sacred treasure ripped? That was Ash Saga,
It's all
right?
Ash's fault for all that
So
shit.
Ash Saga, they did refer to Orochi.
they leaned right back into Orochi
Okay,
stuff.
but there was very little Nest stuff, right? Or was there?
K-Dash exists, and that's about it.
Right, but so this one, it feels like they're bringing all the storylines together here.
Yeah.
Like as some crazy, like you said, Crisis on Infinite Earth, right?
There's,
Like-
there's some shit that's gonna hit the
Yeah,
fan.
it's like everything matters.
Right,
Yeah.
and theoretically, this is still only the second game in the series, right?
Which is really like crazy to think
Right.
about. Like if they uphold tradition and we get a third game and we get a trilogy of this saga, the fuck's the next game gonna be?
yeah. I mean, that's what I was about to
that'd
kind
be
of go
so
into.
great.
Is like what I mean. It just feels like maybe they're trying to use verse because how confusing it's always been with Art of Fighting was supposed to take place a long time ago. Is Geese dead? Not dead? Where's Rock? What? Like verse is just going to kind of come in and say, look, like Crisis of Infinite Earth, they're going to eliminate all the other timelines and merge them all into one and be like, we now have an official story. And so the next game could just be like, here's the new universe, here's everything.
Here's your Mark of the Wolves 2 plot.
Right, exactly.
Please, we've been waiting for so long, and it would be really godlike if they did that.
Because with them moving away from the year naming,
yes,
like actually, I don't even need to have this stupid thing up here anymore.
Yeah, he's pretty. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. He's just staring at his hand.
But like with them moving away from the year naming things and stuff like that, they've kind of started reaching that weird nobody ages kind of timeline and stuff like that.
That's already been happening for a while, but it's just like
that's part of Athena's superpowers.
Yeah, those are her idol powers. But the thing is that you're exactly right, and this is all on that path to like becoming a trilogy, becoming something more.
Right.
Us finally getting all these unanswered questions, having more story, and then leading up to like who knows who else might come.
Because I mean, this way they could just say, all right, look, Rock is here. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that he's this old now. Whatever. Here's Hokutomaru, as the and here's Joe's apprentice. Who cares how young they were supposed to be and how like Mark of the Wolves, obviously Terry is supposed to be older.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's now young still.
He still has his outfit. He got his jacket back.
Don't forget
he got his jacket
Terry
back.
is in 11 and 03.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
So my whole thing too, like I bring up Mark of the Wolves a lot. It's because I was on the phone today and I was like really talking about it. Mark of the Wolves ends on a cliffhanger, which means Rock has never had a full story arc. He is stuck as the perpetual pissed off 14-year-old or whatever. He doesn't get a whole story.
He's stuck in a rock.
In a hard place.
Was that Grant? Grant's a pretty big hard place.
And he's just living off hot dogs and waking up Terry from nightmares still. So it's just like, we need more. Well, poor Rock. He needs a little more. He needs a handout.
Yeah.
Confrontation with Dad.
I mean,
one of these days he'll get a story and he can be a real boy.
Yeah.
Because here's the other thing too, right? The reason why I was kind of bringing this up is because obviously the Ash Saga didn't have a dream match.
Yeah.
So maybe they're eliminating the idea of having the dream match. Maybe 15 is going to be the first canon dream match.
That's kind of how it feels.
Can you imagine? Right?
I mean, it feels like it's starting already.
Just having
really
CYS.
Right, exactly. So like 15, and then when 16 comes out, maybe it'll be even more. Or at this point in time, because here's the thing about it, right? What are fighting games doing these days? They're trying to last about 5 years, right? You're trying to, some companies are doing that, others not as much. But but what if now instead of, trying to pump out new KOFs, they just want to keep releasing DLC for the next 5 years?
Which makes a lot of sense too, because you really think it's worth the investment to make a whole other throwaway
Right.
game?
Exactly.
And not only that, yes, you're right. Companies want games with longer shelf lives.
Right.
How do you do that? You add more seasons, you add more costumes, you add more DLC.
And it's actually more important for esports purposes as well. Because if you keep changing the game, I mean, like I said, people in the chat mentioned, it's kind of what I was hitting at. NRS just doesn't seem to care about that process. But their games also make money hand over fist, right?
Yeah.
Whereas a game like Street Fighter V and Guilty Gear and KOF, their longevity and money making is going to be kind of upheld by the esports. Like NRS could dump esports and they'll still make money hand over fist.
Of course.
Would Street Fighter V have lasted 6 years without the CPT? Probably not. Right? So
No, and so I mean, just I'm kind of piggybacking off this. Didn't realize League of Legends came out in 2009.
So if you're a League of Legends fan, you're an 09er? Yo!
Good night, everybody.
Damn, I didn't even realize that.
Oh
but,
my God.
I mean, that's the point, right? Because, I mean, what you do with sports is that the rules don't change. Ooh, I'm sorry.
No, okay,
that
okay.
was that the poll or you that I hit?
I don't know. I hit something too. I don't know. Anyway.
So, that's the thing, right? So for KOF, it might serve them better to, like I said, continue just to keep adding DLC, keep expanding on this game, making it balanced, and then turning it into a dream match over time.
Yeah, like this final season of DLC, we're 5 years in. This is non-canon, but you know what? Here's fuck it. This
Yeah,
game.
right, exactly. And because they had verse, everything is on the table now. They can do whatever the hell they want, and it makes
Rick
sense.
Stroud.
Man.
I love Guy Tendo and I love Adelheid, but I know Rick Stroud is the one is the straight bottom of the barrel not happening, so that's the one I'm gonna ask for right
They
now.
never said.
Honestly,
do we know?
I feel like every time you bring him up, you're just trying to help me out too. So I appreciate it.
Now is
Yeah, no.
Vanessa? Do we know who her husband is?
Nope.
What if it was Rick Stroud?
Good.
Wouldn't that be kind of sick
I'm
if it
here for
was?
it.
Actually,
I want them to do that.
Yeah,
then-
I don't know how I feel about that.
because then it would explain why she has like the same moves and stuff like that.
Her
Why
husband
does-
taught her how to box.
Yeah,
No, if anything, that should be her teacher who taught.
Well,
her
so
how to box.
if I'm under the impression that it was Vanessa's husband who helped her start picking up boxing.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe he was just into boxing, and then they saw Rick Stroud in a match, and then
then
she
she's
was
like,
like, "Oh
"Yo,
my god, I
that
want to be
moves
just like him." You know, I just want to talk to him. You know, and what if she wanted to do that, and that's how it happened. Just something. I just want Rick back. Damn it. That's it.
But I mean, if they play their cards right, and like, let's say, do like, you remember when we were doing our little fantasy teams kind of thing?
Which went on for like 7 pages.
Yeah, like I feel like they could come pretty close to bringing just about everybody back within a few seasons.
Honestly, I think they really could. If you want KOF 15 to have a long shelf life, and I'm very hopeful, I'm very positive that it will last, because the way they've just been working at this game and the hype for it and how everything's just been going so well so far, even though the game's not out so far.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got
could
a second
see it.
beta to
Exactly.
help the netcode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, awesome that happened, but it's just like, I feel like this game could have a long shelf life, and I'm going to throw all the money I can at SNK to make that try and happen.
Also, I mean, like, let's be real honest here. Look how long Sam Show survived by being unplayable.
Oh man.
No, but like I know it sounds shitty, but it's like Sam Show was unplayable and still lasted a solid year and a half easy.
Right.
What's gonna happen with this game that's completely playable?
Through COVID, mind you. Through COVID.
This game's got a real shot. Like, honest to God, even in America.
I mean,
KOF has traditionally been soccer. The rest of the world gets it. America doesn't.
see, that's the why they gotta release the dude. What was the? Oh man.
What?
I saw a video recently on Facebook, and I don't know if like it's like I'm not sure if I. So there was a video where there was a drummer in the subway in New York, right? And he starts drumming, and like some other dude decides to join him. And he's like this this white guy who just comes like starts to join this black guy playing the drums. Another black guy kind of joins, and I was like, so this is what Team America's doing right now. This is what Team USA is doing in New York now.
So we hope you enjoy the show.
Doesn't seem like he was very lucky.
So we hope you enjoyed the show. Oh my god.
Because I mean, dude, I'll show you the video
James,
later on.
why did
and,
you
like,
do that?
In all fairness, he's also doing it to himself.
No,
Yeah,
he is.
it's
Yes,
true,
he
it's
is.
true.
And at the same time, he's right. And at the same time, it's like you and 2 other people. You know what?
I love that. Not funny.
Oh,
I can read that from here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for reading some of the chat, because like I'm really
God.
missing reading the chat. But anyways,
dude. So
since, you have hope. Okay,
Right,
you
yeah,
have a little shred of hope, because if it is how it's gonna be, how we're talking about, because usually we talk about something and it kind of happens anyways. So maybe if we keep talking about this going on for 5 years and having good shelf life, and anything can happen.
Just
who knows? Maybe DLC, James.
a little side
Maybe
reminder.
DLC.
KOF 14 launched with 0 plans to have DLC.
right,
And it outsold their expectations so well, they're like, well, shit. Now we have to.
yeah,
And this one they're planning for. They're building it in. Everything's good. All this has to do is do the traditional, it exceeded our expectations. It's
Right, yeah.
fantastic. And we get more stuff.
and it seems suspicious to me too that they would leave out like Kim and Kenso and stuff like that.
Avenge the pants.
And now-
No, because the thing is, because it leaves them for being enticing DLC. You know what I mean?
Certain characters are gonna print money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, if DLC turns out to be like Rugal, Vice, and Mature, like that shit is like fucking like
and we get
uh-huh.
Rock and we get Adelheid.
Like,
Especially Rock. Rock is gonna pay some bills plus.
If you were never my roommate, I would still buy that DLC for Rugal, Vice, and Mature DLC. You know what I mean? Like that's the what kind of the way it is. Like
Bullshit.
I just want them to be on a team together because they've never been. That's why like I said, I'm so
Treasures.
happy about Sacred
Yes.
Treasures, and I'm weirdly obsessed about that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
that's the
So-
thing too. We have CYS, we have Sacred Treasures. What else are we gonna have? Mm-hmm. So that's all the good stuff. I mean, you already tell I buy shit, okay? So I'm gonna keep doing it.
I need to
There
shut
you
up and
go.
take my money. Like,
I will shut up and take your money.
I know you. Wait a minute. No, you won't.
No, I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna shut
I'll
up.
take your money.
I won't shut up,
No,
but I'll still take your money.
What?
And then
At
people
least
like me
I'm
better
honest.
watch out.
At least I'm honest. There you go.
Where's the story stuff?
Oh yeah, story.
Team story.
There we go. Yay.
I did scroll
Well,
up.
we still have that one other video to watch too.
Right, so do we want to watch the video first,
let's-
or do we want to read this team superheroine story here?
Are we all gonna do? Are we all gonna do their voices?
Okay, I'll take Yuri
I guess
because
I'll
I'm gonna
take-
do it in the most manly voice I can.
I mean, it's always the hardest thing that we can't
Father,
tell who's talking. But I'll do Athena, I guess, because I mean, Kitty has to be Mai.
Mai.
I
right?
don't have to be.
You
if
do.
one of you wanted to be Mai, I would let you. But
Do you really
all
want
right.
Moy to sound like that?
Moy.
Moy.
Who's Moy?
Moy.
Oi, you want Moy to sound like that?
Oh my god,
Bort, bort.
Jesus. No Vinland Saga, please.
All right.
All right,
So
all
no
right.
more yes voices. What do you
Yeah,
want?
no, we have to do it now. We just mentioned voices.
Okay, but the problem is we still not sure who's talking.
We'll
half
figure
the
it
time,
out.
right? Okay.
Well, no.
Oh, I just saw something in there, and I'm kind of eager to see what the rest of it goes like.
Let's fucking get into
Wait,
it.
right,
James,
we've come too far already.
wait. James, can you put that there?
Yes, I can.
Oh,
Thank you.
Stellar. Then we won't be able to read it through Jasmine.
We can see. Look at she stopped and looked at you. Good for you, Jasmine.
Little princess.
Princess Jasmine.
Come
here, baby
can
boo.
show you the world, shining, shimmering.
Here we go, karaoke
splendid.
time. We still need to do a karaoke show as well.
Oh yeah, because she's Princess Jasmine. Right, so.
Sure.
And-
Cat.
All right, so
All
here we
right,
go.
team story.
The setting sun shines across the Illusion Bar nestled in a street in Southtown. Its door, adorned with an open sign, bursts open and a beautiful woman storms through.
Okay, I'm guessing this is mine.
Good you.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King, you're not going to believe this.
King, the bar's proprietor, smiles wryly as the woman marches straight for the bar counter, delivering her all too familiar exclamation with an all too familiar look on her face. Now, who's doing King?
I'll take King. It's fine.
Okay, there you go.
Hey, Mai. Let me guess. You didn't get to team up with Andy again, did you?
Ow. I mean, no, I didn't. I don't know how many times I practically begged him, but he won't listen.
King offers a drink to her close friend, Mai Shiranui, who chugs it down, slams the glass on the
That's
counter,
my girl.
then slumps over it. Mai's boyfriend has a habit of putting his brother and friends first.
Bros before hoes!
You said it before I did. And her second. As a result, Mai storming into the bar is practically an everyday occurrence. Just as Mai looks up and King braces herself to listen for a barrage of woes, the door bursts open again, abruptly drawing their attention. Now, it was Yuri Sakazaki's turn to march towards the counter angrily.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you have it.
Why me? No, you said you wanted to do Yuri. I'm waiting
that's
for
King,
Yuri.
right?
Wait,
It's either King or Mai. Fine.
wait.
Hey, Yuri.
That it has to be King. Oh, no, okay, I guess
Now it's
mine.
you.
Yeah.
Hi, Yuri, come sit by me.
Yuri plops down to the seat Mai gestures toward before leaning in to speak to her friends.
King, Mai, you're not gonna believe this.
King smiles wryly at Yuri's angry voice, the same one Mai has worn.
My brother says I'm weak. and I can't win anything. He won't let me on his team, and, sure, I've been busy at the barbecue joint lately, but I still train where I can. So what kind of brother comes home and just says that to his sister?
Yuri plants her hands angrily on the power counter as Mai gives several sympathetic nods.
That's so unfair. Your brother and Andy look at us like we just sit on our butts all day. We do so much more than they ever realize.
Yeah, and then Terry drives by and slaps them on their... No.
It's on my phone.
Mai speaks indignantly, swishing around her drink glass as Yuri looks on, impressed. Mai takes a breath, clunking her glass on the counter, then turns to Yuri with an intense look in her eyes.
Yuri, the only thing to do is prove yourself. Go to KOF and show your brother you mean business.
Oh, you bet I will. Ryo's gonna eat his words. You better show Andy what he's missing out on too, Mai.
He's gonna eat his words like Yuri ate that toad. Mai and Yuri shake hands firmly. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I think this is...
I'm not sure who that is.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's together.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay, King.
Oh,
Good,
wait.
Good job.
I missed. Where are you?
And this is why you're Mai.
However, King looks back at them awkwardly. When she replies, she is looking down.
About that, I don't think I can join you this time.
I'll just say it again.
Yeah.
Why not? I know you said you wanted to stay on reserve, but what's going on?
To tell you the truth, the other day, Ryo asked me to be on his team. You guys won't have any trouble finding another team member, and he looked so serious that I kind of agreed.
Sorry? King adds a sorry, but is barely audible. Mai and Yuri sit open mouth for several moments before looking at each other. Can we do this like R-rated? Should we just be like, oh,
Okay.
yeah,
1, 2, 3.
the fuck? King flinches as the two yell loud enough to shake their drinking glasses.
Clink.
After the shock wears off, Mai looks at King warmly, her eyes expressing slight disappointment, but also delight.
Okay. Well, why didn't you say so? What about something to celebrate? Congratulations, King! You'd be better use... where was I? You'd better use this chance to get him to commit to a date.
Hey, ease up. Robert's gonna be there too. This is purely a team thing.
As King blushes despite herself, Yuri puffs out her cheeks with conflicted expression.
Oh, come on!
Okay,
I want to call him a big fat jerk right now. But if you're making progress with him, and I guess that's good, stupid, complicated feelings.
As Yuri furrows her brow, Mai pats her on the shoulder.
Come on, Yuri. Don't rain on her parade. King's our friend. We should support her love life.
You know what? You're right. This is the perfect chance for her. Maybe King and I can be sisters.
Oh my god, this is horrible. Are you even listening?
King lets out a sigh of equal parts exasperation and resignation at Yuri and Mai, who, bright-eyed, look ready to support their friend's romance at all costs. Elsewhere, another girl is standing on the very same boulevard, blissfully unaware of the rousing exchange happening in the bar. She is wearing a smart one-piece dress and has a basket hat drawn low over her eyes, keeping her face hidden. The sun has set, and the city's neon lights cut through the darkening sky. She stands at the door to the illusion bar, gripping a sheet of paper tightly. Taking a breath to steel herself, she takes a hold of the doorknob and enters the bar. Hi, I heard Mai and Yuri were here. As her clarion voice carries through the bar, the three friends pause their chat to look towards the doorway. Their eyes widen.
Athena? Yeah, Mai and Yuri are here. What's up?
King gestures to Mai and Yuri, her eyes fixed on the girl, Athena Asamiya. What is a hit Japanese singer and model doing in Southtown? Considering she has come alone without her martial arts master/producer Chin Gensai, nor her fellow student superfan Sick, and so it is safe to assume she traveled here incognito. Athena removes her hat with a twirl and throws it off. Magically, her costume changes. Then faces Mai and Yuri. Mai, Yuri, I've had this idea, so hear me out. Athena's eyes shine with enthusiasm, to which Mai gasps, as though noticing something. She raises her hand to cut Athena off.
We know, Athena.
Likewise, Yuri folds her arms and nods.
Yeah, we know exactly what you're thinking.
Athena's eyes widen. Really? Both of you? Okay, the thing is, Athena's expression softens in her relief, but just as she is about to explain her idea, Mai smacks her hand excitedly onto the counter with a determined smile.
Ooh, oh.
Our KOF team will be you, me, and Yuri.
What? KOF? Athena blinks in confusion. Yuri completely misses this and leaps out of her seat with a bold and confident smile.
Team Superheroine is born! We've got Grace, Beauty, and Ultra Brawn! We're gonna take on the world!
That wasn't what my Yuri?
With a team like this, we can't lose.
Athena gently attempts to correct Mai and Yuri, but they are feverishly clasping hands, too caught up in the moment to notice. King smiles at Athena's consternation.
Nothing you can do when they get like this. Can it wait till after the tournament?
Sure.
Then just talk it out with them then.
Athena slumps in defeat, while Mai and Yuri chat animatedly about the team. Well, go team?
Whoa!
Mai and Yuri usher Athena to a seat next to them. King looks sympathetically at the misunderstood pop star and reaches for a clean drinking glass. It would be no mean feat fighting alongside the spirited Mai and the highly competitive Yuri, but Athena had known them for a while and was no pushover herself. King pours the final team member a glass of mineral water and places it down in front of her.
Because she's not old enough to drink.
They had to specify, huh?
No, because she's a pop star. She only drinks Perrier.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Or Voss, who knows?
Wow. So now the question is, what in the world was Athena gonna ask them about in the first place, right? So,
Maybe she just wanted to go shopping. Who knows?
Maybe she needed backup dancers. I'm telling you, I'm calling
Okay, that would actually
Galaxy
be...
Brain. Their ending is they have to be her backup dancers.
oh, that would
Oh
be
my
amazing,
god, that'd be
dude.
so good. Holy shit. We're calling it here, right now.
Do want.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if she had anything to say.
So not
okay.
Bill Bellamy's interviews. Let's...
Well, let's check the other two and see if there's anything updated for them.
Right.
Whoa. There we go.
Let's see.
Didn't we already read this?
No, just trying to see if anything got changed,
Oh, okay.
you know.
Or, did they have their interviews up before?
I can't remember if we read their interviews before or not. I don't think we did. That's...
Give it all to my crying brother when he loses.
Oh, that's great.
To prove my brother wrong, I am not weak.
You had me dying with some of those, and I'm not gonna lie. The doctor girlfriend came out, and I was just envisioning.
The all brawn was too perfect.
It's just-
Ultra Brawn.
God, you
Ultra brawn
guys.
worked too well.
That beat
with
the shit out
so-
of Plus Ultra any day. The Ultra Brawn. Oh my god, it's too good. I'm gonna say that from now on.
And beauty.
Oh, that's right. We also have the Climax Super now.
So the Climax Super video, which it's gonna be on the same channel.
Right. Which is what I'm trying to do.
Yay.
There we go. And let's put the volume. Make sure the speed is correct. Boof. Full screen. And let's take a look at this thing. All right. So this is...
15.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Giggity.
And play him in the game as well, right?
Giggity. Hot dogs.
Boom.
That one's so fun.
Oops, I was playable last beta. Oof. I'm glad that that's what all they just made is just the one punch.
So many people to say.
Oh. I wonder if he's gonna have randomized glass breaking as well. Dude, I wonder if Shurs can low, like, tech jump over things. Nice. That's a throwback to, like, King of Fighters 13 direction.
The world's premier martial arts
Better version of the
The
Swordsman one.
King of Fighters 15.
So yeah, obviously betas this weekend, and we're gonna be cracking out on the beta as much as possible. Although the first night I might not see you because you're just gonna be labbing.
I'm actually planning on streaming out of the PS4 though.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha,
I am
gotcha.
literally gonna be like 6:55 p.m. I'm gonna be sitting there just.
I hope we can handle dual streaming, but you know, I think it should be able to handle that. So.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah,
exactly.
that
And I'm just gonna be doing it
fine.
out of the PS4, which should make things a little
Yeah,
easier.
I
And
mean,
all
you
I'm
are
gonna do,
going to open up that PS5 box for this, right?
Yeah, I probably
okay.
will.
and all I'm gonna be
So-
doing is like labbing Mary for like 2 hours straight, and then we'll see where the rest of the night takes me. I really want to open up Cronin to prove how dumb he's gonna be.
I'm literally
I still love
gonna
this animation here, dude. It's just the fact that the hands actually stop her afterwards, like, oh, you're good, and then they brush her off. You don't get to see that part, but
It's
Yeah.
just I'm just happy we get to play her.
Yeah.
I'm just after Tokyo
Yeah.
Game Show. I'm just so
Yeah, and I want to see
freaking
it. I want to
happy.
see if her and or Terry got like any significant nerfs because they were
Right.
both considered very strong at
Right.
TGS.
so yeah, these are the. I mean, how nice of them just to give us, you know, different characters here. You know, 8 completely new characters to try out. But I mean, again, I think, you know, I feel like Arxis did a good job setting precedent with public availability to betas. Because, like, remember when that Plus R beta came out? They were just like, here's the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, here's the game.
I mean, in all
There
fairness,
it
it's
is.
also like this is a 20-year-old game.
Right,
like,
yeah.
whatever.
But I mean, still though, I mean, even when like they came out with the what do you call it? The Strive betas, they let us do training mode. You know, a lot of those betas have been like, we want to test the netcode, so we're not even going to let you do. We don't want you to find strategies before the game. They were just like, whatever, just
Like Dragon Ball Fighters.
yeah, right.
Because
like,
Dragon Ball Fighters beta was a miserable experience.
right. I mean, that's how
yeah,
a lot of the
it's
betas
terrible.
were beforehand, right? And so I feel like, you know, Arxis is. I mean, obviously, Dragon Ball Fighters is Arxis kind of, but
It's
it's
Arxis
more
developed,
but it's
but it's
more
banned by
Bandai
Yeah,
Namco, who
and-
basically.
They were like, we
hates
want
people,
you,
but,
yeah,
you know.
we want you to buy this, but you only get to do this, and only
Right.
like 10 people get to do it.
You know what? If they just
yeah.
let CyberConnect make another fighting game, that would be neat.
Which one's CyberConnect?
The ones that do all the arena brawlers, but also did the good JoJo's fighting game.
Oh,
the like,
okay,
2011
okay,
one.
okay.
All-Star Battle,
Yeah,
goodness.
that game is sick, and it's not an arena brawler.
No.
Weird.
It's so funny because I'm looking at this and I'm like, who would I play? Who would
I've
I
been
play
thinking
in
about
this?
that too. I'm looking at the lineup going, who's first? So for me, definitely Terry first, and then lots of time with Isla, and then Antonov, and
Yeah.
then Cronin.
I want to play like Isla, but you said that Antonov actually has a DP, and after the first one, I was like, I need to play all DP characters.
Well, doesn't Isla kind of have a DP?
Does she have one?
Yeah.
Or does she?
I
Or is it
thought
like
she
a
did.
run into a follow up? I don't.
I'm
remember.
not
I
sure.
think no, she has a real DP.
She has that flash kick.
Yeah, the flash
thing.
kick thing.
Okay, I mean, if that's the
Probably
case,
has Invul.
yeah.
So
'cause-
besides Mary, who are your other two?
If I had to pick a team right now,
Well, who just you want?
because I'm looking at 5 of the 8 at least. Like honestly, like Miten-kun is probably the one I'm least interested in.
well,
Because,
we actually got to mess with him a
Well,
little
Yeah,
bit too.
after-
and even that notwithstanding, he would be my dead last pick anyway.
Right. Okay.
For me,
I love Antonov to death, but probably not him. So, other than I need to try Isla, mine would be Mary Kay Cronin.
I know for me, Rio is dead last. And then above that would probably be Mitenkun. And then
So that's
Kay.
cool because I definitely want to try Rio. So I'll
That's
learn
good.
Rio.
I'm gonna lab Rio though because I also want to see how abusable his parries are. So like probably the first thing I do when I feel like I'm satisfied for the moment with playing Mary is I'm going to see if Rio can full parry Cronin's Climax without too much trouble.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm probably like Terry for me, Rio, Antonov, and Isla are like the 4 that I'm most interested in.
I still can't believe they let Terry's Rising Tackle be a DP again.
Yeah, because if it is, I mean, it is because we have the
know
move
for sure.
list, right?
Yeah.
We have the move list.
Which you should totally bring up the move list.
Yeah, I was just
I
about
was
to do.
just gonna say.
but yeah,
I have
Yeah,
it.
move list
I had the
then.
link saved, like sitting
Perfect.
here waiting for a while.
Absolutely.
remember he was
perfect.
playable at TGS, so we already knew it was, and we're like,
Oh, that's
fuck,
right.
really?
Yeah, that's right. But Isla, we've seen her move list, and I'm really curious to mess with this because I want to feel how this all feels.
Yeah, like there's only so much you can read of it without like just feeling it out.
Right.
Until we finally get to try
But yeah,
it.
Rising Tackle, DP plus Punch. He's got Crack Shoot still, and Burning Knuckle, Power Wave, Power Charge, which is the shoulder, right?
Right. Which is a
power-
crumple on the EX version.
Now, I mean,
Lol.
in old games where Terry has had both Power Rising Tackle and Power Dunk, what's the difference between them?
Rising Tackle tends to have the invul reversal kind of thing going on. Dunk is more like a combo ender.
Okay, got it. Or
More
extender.
or less, yeah.
Yeah,
More
EX
or
Power
less.
Dunk might have ground bounce on it or some shit like
yeah,
that.
well, I mean,
right?
like EXs are still new to KOF.
Right,
They've only been in two 3 games.
Oh, is that true? Really?
12 or 13 was the first KOF to have EXs.
Really? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it might be 13, but I literally can't remember because I've repressed most of 12.
Terry scraping the ground with his fist is very Winter Soldier in MVCI, right? Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah. No, but that wasn't his climax in 14 then, was it? Terry's climax. He didn't do that, huh?
It's way better now.
Okay. And so here's K-Dash, which, he has the fireball and then either the fireball follow-up, the kick follow-up.
So one of them, he has a backhand where he basically dissipates it and drags the flame out. He has up kick. He has kick the fireball out. And then he has like a dash punch follow-up.
Oh, okay.
And then plus back kick is like a teleport dash.
Oh, okay.
Which they just, I guess is a new thing that the EX trigger can now go into teleport. And it couldn't before, apparently.
Okay.
I didn't play him much in 14.
So blackout, is that the slide
That's
kick thing?
that's the teleport dash.
Oh, the teleport dash. Okay. This is his DP.
Yep.
Right.
And then heavy DP has the follow-up.
Right, which is the kick thing, the downward kick, basically. And so this is the spin kick then.
Yeah, that's the hurricane kick, and then if you do the follow-up, then it turns into a slide afterwards.
Right, exactly. And that was the jump tiger knee, do that into the
so
slide.
that's the next move.
Right.
Air minute spike is treated separately.
Interesting. Okay.
And so, and then the EX air minute spike has juggle anywhere because...
Right. Well,
So.
we'll see if it has it in this one. Did his trailer confirm it?
His trailer did it.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
unless they removed it since his trailer.
I mean, it's just at this point in time, it feels like one of those Yuri's DP thing has to have juggle anywhere, right? Or
her demon flip.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, her demon flip thing. So, but I mean, I was always a fan of Terry thanks to CVS, so like that's why I'm kind of eager to play him.
And I mean, me and Kitty were always fans of Terry because of anime.
Right. Now, obviously, we've messed with Mitenkun already, so we know all
kinda
this stuff.
gloss over
All
him.
right, so Antonov, right? So I was surprised when you told me he's not really a grappler.
Yeah,
he's a brawler.
Yeah, he's a big
He's
body
just
brawler.
a big body.
So whale stream, spin kick. What's that? Shoulder potentially.
Yeah, that is. It's a big clobbering punch with like a tornado in his hand.
Okay. It's funny that they call his throws target combo. Oh no,
those are
they
actual
are
target
target combos. Okay.
Yeah, so he has command normals and target combos.
Oh, they list them as close up because you have to chain them. You can't whip
Yeah, they have to be
them.
close
Yeah.
normals.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then this is his DP, I'm assuming.
Yep.
And then what is a half circle back plus
So
the kicks?
that is he turns around and just runs at you and slams his back.
Oh
in.
yeah.
Yeah, and then so
Okay.
the EX one is just a better version of that. It becomes a wall split.
So why do they list the heavy and the light
Because
one?
the heavy's a grab.
Oh, the head. I see.
Which is the one that's like Yashiro or Shermie's running grab.
Right. Okay. So I mean, do they look the same? So it's like a mix-up, or I can't remember.
It'll mix you up.
Right.
It's in that range where
okay.
it's like
Okay.
they're
I mean, if
similar, but you can
Right.
kind of see
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
If you really want, I mean, you could play his trailer.
Yeah, we can probably do that again. We'll wait until the game comes.
right.
I'll wait till the game comes.
I'm just saying,
And
options
then
here.
air fireball.
Yeah, that's the flying ground pound belly splash thing.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
gotcha. All right. Well, I definitely want to check him out and see what he's like. Blue Mary.
So some mild changes.
Right. And what's interesting is like this is a character that I really actually have no knowledge about her moves. She had no CVS iterations and stuff. So she's actually a charge character, or she just has a charge move.
She has a charge move, and in like Real Bout or her EX form in 98 has another charge move, and that's about it.
Okay. So what is Sonic Boom plus kick?
It is Cammy's drill, except it's not spinning. So it's a like big
Oh yeah.
slide low
And then it can follow up with
into a capture.
into a capture, or what's this?
The EX one, she pulls out a fucking taser.
Oh
and
yeah. That's right. Yeah. The taser. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. And but I mean, is it only EX?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
So
I see.
yeah, so her being able to have EXs outside of max mode is a huge buff for her, just for shit like that.
Right. So you only need to hit one punch just to activate the EX. It looks like.
Yeah, it's because you have to do EX slicer, and then you do down forward punch.
Oh, I
EX
see.
slicer gains that follow-up.
Gotcha. Okay, right. It's just like light kick one can't do crab clutch. Only the heavy one can. Okay, makes sense. Makes
Kind of
sense.
sucks, but I'll live. You know, I like it's been that way for a little while. I
Was she top tier in 14? People said Mary became top tier.
she got buffed into being a very
Yeah.
like I don't even know if it's
pretty
top, but it's
decent.
like A plus.
She is decent.
She's super good at 14
Let me do this as well to just to make
because
this.
her low meter damage was
we go.
astronomical. Her max mode combos do a bunch of fucking damage, and then remember, quick max is 1 bar in that game.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, and then she could like vortex you after that.
This is like the DP knee
Yeah, that's her
attack,
DP.
right? Yeah, and then
It's more like almost more like Cammy's DP, where it's like the big kick straight up.
okay.
And then the heavy version of that gets the capture follow up.
And then spin fall.
It's Terry's crack shot.
Where
literally
she does
what
it
that-
with her arms though, right?
No, she literally drops her heel on you in the air, and then if it connects, it turns into a capture.
But it's a punch button.
Yes,
Okay. Real counter. This is her parry, right?
it's a dodge.
Oh, it's a dodge.
Laura's V trigger 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's what
okay.
that move is.
Okay. And then you can grab people if you dodge stuff, right? M breaker.
That is a leaping throw. So
Leaping
it
throw.
I just jump at you and I try to
it's-
grab you.
It's like, dude, she's actually has a lot of Cammy-esque stuff then, huh?
Well, instead of it being like you go airborne and then you get the throw, it's just I'm jumping and trying for a throw. If you're there, you get tossed.
So does it grab grounded people?
Yes,
Okay.
but not airborne.
Okay. So, but I mean, that's still very hooligan throw like, right?
Ish, yeah.
Okay.
Or like
because
like one
you
of,
said
or
that
like one of Fuerte.
because it's crazy because you said it's like a drill kick like Cammy. It's like a DP like Cammy. It's like a hooligan throw like Cammy.
The parallels have always been there.
Oh, interesting. I've never known. I guess
Yeah.
maybe I should learn more Blue Mary.
Yeah, she's
got
fun
him
Cammy.
interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if Cammy was
Uh-oh.
fun again?
Yeah,
Oh
seriously.
my.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
you're gonna like Mary.
No, because I mean, they've
Now I'm
never been
curious
able
to
to
know what
figure.
happens this weekend.
They've never been able to figure out a way to make Cammy fun since Super Turbo. Like honestly, it's a
And
shame.
then, well, I mean, wait till you see her fucking command orders.
Yeah.
So, climbing arrow is basically it's a bad Marvel launcher,
Okay.
and so double rolling. I don't know why they keep changing the command. If you're allowed to hold forward, allowed to hold back, either, both, whatever. So this time around, it's back and light kick. It does Guile's rolling Sobot into Guile's crouching medium kick.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
And then Hammer Arch is
where she hops forward, yeah.
And so Raw, it's an overhead, and then otherwise it's one of her just basic.
Okay. Why does Cronin have no special moves?
Because he has dumb buttons.
Okay, so Blaze. So this is the fireball.
Yep.
So he has just one gunshot, right? Or what's his fireball?
His fireball's the little ground
it's the
blade.
ground one. So
Yeah,
the gun
the-
is only the super. That's
Yes.
right.
Okay, so heat shield is his
Is
circle
his DP.
explosion,
Yeah,
correct?
and
then
And strike slash is his
Leaping
swiping.
attack.
Yeah, the flying
Yeah.
overhead thing.
Yeah. So he's just another one of those characters that doesn't have much, but all of it is super good. So he's just buff.
And then what did they do? They're like, he has all these combo tools and everything, but you know what? As a KOF 14, we've decided we don't like Geese's pretzel anymore.
Right, yeah. Okay,
All of his supers were pretzel before.
I will agree with most people. Yes, Cammy was fun in Street Fighter 4 until they took away Tiger Knee Cannon Strike. That ruined her, basically. With the Tiger Knee Cannon Strike, she was mad fun because she had no overhead, she had no command throw, so her opening up people was just constant pressure. It was like, I know you're scared to hit a button, so I'm going to Tiger Knee Cannon Strike and keep my pressure going. So that was fascinating about her. Mm-hmm. And then they took that away, and she became, back throw into Vortex. Yeah.
But yeah,
I was not happy about that.
For the sake of accessibility, they took away his pretzel and turned them all into down forward, down forward.
Oh, okay. So which one was his pretzel before?
Both of those.
Oh, they were both pretzels. Interesting.
Yeah, the punch one was pretzel punch. The kick one was pretzel kick.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Because so like a lot of people are talking about like, yeah, he was top tier as fuck, but at least he had like that, at least that much of an execution barrier, so not everyone would just instantly do that combo. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. Now, trade-off here, this is the first time that his archetype has had damage scaling in combos. So let's see how that goes.
So, I mean, the pretzel's obviously down back, half circle back, down forward, right? So most people would just do by 2 half circle backs down forward.
Or 3.
Okay, that's a little excessive, I think.
And made sure.
Yeah, that's true. Because that's how I always did Geese's a lot of the time. In CVS2, I would do 2 half circle backs down forward.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like Shoryu game. He even talked about how he does it. It's basically you just hold down back, and then you do like Potemkin Buster, basically.
Yeah.
So you just already have that command ready, and then you just do it.
So his actually works by starting at down back and holding it.
Yeah,
there.
like almost like you're charging.
Yeah, okay.
And then you just do the have to go back forward.
Because I mean, honestly, it's like Felicia's original Rolling Crystal Flash with an extra half circle in there.
Because of
basically.
reasons.
Because her original super was quarter circle back, forward to down. And that's how you did Rolling Crystal Flash. So if you just add one extra thing in there, that's basically what it is.
No, I didn't even think about that.
Dude, I miss the fact that Darkstalkers experimented with all their inputs, dude. They tried lots of crazy things.
No, and I mean, I'm one of the. I'm not trying to like gatekeep or anything. I miss the fucking pretzel.
Yeah,
I want to do at least one pretzel again. Yeah. 14 took that away from me.
I mean, as an execution junkie, like I know a lot of people state motions as being the death of fighting games, right? Like it's just too hard to learn quarter circle forwards and stuff like that. But I kind of liked having weird shit like Anacharis's curse and stuff like that. But you know, I get it. It can be annoying to learn like the motions and stuff, but I miss pretzel. I mean, Geese in 14 didn't even have pretzel.
Down, back, down, forward.
Oh, they just turned it into that?
Yeah, the same as like everyone's climax in this game. It was that.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. The fun of half circle back down forward punch, half circle back down forward punch to do DP into half moon super. Oh, interesting. Like as a way to shortcut it. Yeah. Tekken did keep the pretzel. They really did. They really did. And that's why it was... I still remember when I was messing with Hawamaru in Soul Calibur, and I was like, he had the secret super in Samurai Showdown 2. I'm going to do the input for shits and giggles. There's no way they put it in there. And it activated a super, and I was like, no, I just happened to go through the super motion, and it just was a buffer, right? And I looked at the move list, and it was literally in there, and I was like, you guys... Like, I love you guys, dude. It was so great.
So now I'm wondering if... Because I don't know spoilers. If Geese comes back, will he have pretzel?
Probably not. Right. Because
if Tekken brought Geese this new life, which so many people are now paying attention to him.
Now,
I'm only saying because Tekken kept pretzel... I wonder if they might go back to pretzel.
Counterpoint, Tekken 7 paid a lot of homage to Fatal Fury Special, and KOF 14 is just now whatever Geese is according to SNK.
Now, what was his climax in 14? Was it Deadly Rave? Or?
I think it was a bigger storm.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh, so he had Deadly Rave and the raging storm, and then he had a climax on top of that. Okay.
But yeah. if and when, but anyway. Is that everybody? Did we go through everybody's move list already?
Yeah, that's everybody there.
Okay.
So there's not much else we need to knock out. I do want to give a shout out to Torrance Bell. One of our homies does some pictures.
Yes.
Him doing a court case scene with Apollo Justice and Cronin was just fucking gold.
And why? Please explain to the people who do not know.
Because the voice of Cronin is the voice actor Chen. Who is also the voice of Apollo Justice. And so there have been jokes about, like, Cronin getting out of, copyright jail and stuff like that. He beat the allegations. And so Torrance drew a picture of Apollo helping him get out of it. He said, if the arm don't quit, or if the arm don't fit, you must acquit. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, someone has to tag if the voice actor is on Twitter, you gotta tag him on that. I'm sure he would have done.
Yeah, I'm sure they've seen stuff.
Yeah, we just have. It might be tricky to track down Ken because I even look like in basic stuff. There's like a billion KENNs.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And he's like a fucking all I have to do probably is look for the Ken with 48 billion followers.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. It'd probably be called Official Ken or some shit. Look for a check
and
mark.
all you have to do is scroll down a little to see what voice he announced recently that he's in, and that's basically.
Actually, you know what? SNK might
it.
even tag him soon. They've tagged a lot of their actors.
I mean, they always wish every actor a happy birthday anyway, so you're gonna find out.
When the team completes, they'll do a giveaway for the autograph cards.
Oh, yeah.
Which we've never won yet, but I still try.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if we can.
I don't think we can officially,
can't
but
win
you know
drawings.
what? America can't get nice things. America cannot get nice things.
That's the first drawing I've ever won in my life, dude. I'm telling you right now. The PS5. The PS5, right?
Yes.
I mean, like, I told a story that I went to, like, some Capcom launch event just because I was in the area. No, it was in the Los Angeles area. Seth was there, and he's like, you want to just come so we can hang out or whatever like that. So I showed up to there. I mean, I was for, like, Lost Planet or some shit like that. And they had all these, like, random games, like go into the window booth and grab as many tickets as you can and play poker. And it was like one of the only times I actually successfully played poker. I totally bluffed someone and like won all of his chips. And so I got all these tickets. I had all these tickets and I turned them all in for the raffle. And I won like 3 or 4 things in the raffle. And I was like, let's go. They had me sign my name. They're like, all right, write your name and your address. We'll contact you for the prizes, blah, blah. Never heard from them. So that was my previous success of raffle winning.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm
Holy shit! Like, what were the things you were supposed to win?
No, they didn't. They never said. They were just like for raffle for prizes. And so I think they tried, and then they just never followed through, and that was the end of that.
I have won 3 online raffles in the past like 3 or 4 years. One of them was like little Animal Crossing pins.
Yeah, the last one you won were the Animal Crossing pins.
The other 2 were both Samurai Showdown.
Yeah. So, Seth owes me something. So, when his wife's new album comes out, I just want to have a free copy of it. That's all. So
there you go. I miss Seth. I haven't seen him for years, but I always appreciated him. This is the early 2000s, okay? And I'm one of the only few people who ever did Darkstalkers cosplays.
Oh, okay.
So Seth knew me from my Felicia.
Yeah.
And then he knew me as my 2 different Morgan variants that I did.
Seth?
So I always respect and appreciate him for remembering me and how good he would treat me every year at San Diego Comic-Con and like hook me up because he always made the experience for me.
Seth's facial recognition abilities are beyond anything that most people that I know of. Like he just has that power. I haven't seen him in
over 10 plus years.
And I bet you if he saw you, he would remember you.
I don't think he would remember me.
He would.
I don't know.
No, because that's like I said, that's Seth's powers, and there are people like that. When I bought this desk, I bought this desk from the same place that I bought my sofas that are in my living room. Right, maybe 12 years apart from each other. The person that helped me buy this desk was like, you came in like 10 years ago to buy a sofa, didn't you? Buy sofas, didn't you? And I was like, what the fuck? And
you're like, I don't even remember.
Yeah, he was like, I just, for some reason, I remember faces. And I was like, Like,
Wow.
it has to be legit. There's no way someone could just be like, oh, yeah, you came in. Like, there's just...
No.
Dude, it was
The little too.
It was
Too
the freakiest
specific,
thing,
yeah.
dude. It was the freakiest thing. Unless it's a parlor trick, then my record's on the computer, and he's just like, I got another one. You know,
Sucker.
like, yeah. But Seth
I
got it.
highly doubt that. Well, it would be nice. I miss the guy. I would like to just see him again wherever we can at some point in time. But yeah, no, he's a
That's
great
right.
guy.
Seth works at Epic Games, so I wonder how much he had to do with Rumbleverse, like helping get Rumbleverse.
We were talking about that,
Yeah.
like a few weeks ago. We were
like
talking about
3
it.
days.
Yeah, because
Because we revealed
Rumbleverse
last
is
week.
being
Yeah.
published by Epic Games, right? And
Right.
Seth and Keats obviously know each other, so I wonder how much that had
Hmm.
to do with that. But
Yeah.
I mean, the funny thing is like his wife had like released like a song because she's played in bands before a few years ago, and I love the song. I know like you would hate it, but you know it's a wonderful, wonderful song. So
Why would I hate it?
it's singing the praises of Santa Monica. That's why it's like the
Oh my god! Wow! Holy shit!
because they lived in Santa Monica for a while, and she misses the hell out of Santa Monica. So she wrote the song basically praising Santa Monica. So
Well, I'm sure when they were here, it was a bit. Damn, James! So insulted over nothing. Holy shit!
It's magnificent. Now that being said, I think we've knocked out our topics.
We have.
I think I'm going to take a break real quick before we set up for.
oh,
our
do we
second-
want to just go ahead? And,
so,
okay.
So,
Yeah.
like we said, we're going into a what do you want to call this? Like point two, or is
I mean,
let's call it the redacted show. So
okay,
it's-
there you
it's-
go.
it's-
That's actually brilliant.
And so this is now going to turn into the redacted show.
Yeah, well, it's actually. I think we need to we should just cut this so that we have the one easier archive,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and then we'll restart the stream.
Yes.
And that's when we'll have all our redacted discussions.
Okay,
so the
I'm
synchronized
excited.
redacted show. So
Oh, wait a minute.
Again,
Wait a minute.
No, just Mike, James, and Kitty. This is just us.
No, it could be tied in. But
I-
anyways, since this is still the normal show. Did you guys know Mike's birthday's on Saturday?
well, he said that Blue Mary was coming.
Yeah,
first.
but that could be one of 3
Yeah,
days.
that could be, yeah.
Okay,
But,
fair
but-
enough.
Yeah.
okay, so I made you a small mini cake
Okay.
for the show.
I will put it in my face.
Because you mentioned you wanted this because we talked about it. So,
I already don't remember what it is. It's perfect.
perfect.
It's a
So,
surprise.
James, karaoke star, do you want to lead off in
Just the happy
singing?
birthday singing, or
Yes, I mean, you don't have to write a special song to him.
Okay.
I mean, I know you would want to, but still.
Da-na-na-na-na-na, you say it's your birthday. Da-na-na-na-na-na, it's my birthday too. Yeah, no, I sing that song at karaoke every time we have a birthday party for people. So
Oh, that's
the Beatles
adorable.
version. Okay, we'll do the
Wait, no. This is your community spotlight.
Community spotlight. We're talking about you.
Good work.
All right. Okay. So we have the Olaf community spotlight here.
Okay,
Go
right.
ahead and scoot over this way a little bit more so
Okay,
we can
I'm
get
just
more
gonna-
of Olaf onto the screen
There
here.
he is.
Yes, we're gonna have a party. Yes,
All
we're
right.
gonna have a party.
Just, I guess, on the count of
I would love to dance.
Ultra
Take a cha-cha-cha chance.
birthday. Oh my god. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Olaf slash Mike. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Centipede cake!
Centipede cake?
Oh, it's adorable.
Can I
Very,
lift it?
very gently, centipede.
right.
Here.
I help.
You help.
There we go.
Okay.
Centipede. Okay, so
We
what's
were-
the
we were-
story behind centipede cake?
So, we were talking about cakes.
Those are red vines, aren't they?
Yes.
Amazing.
When I was little, my mom did this for my sister. And Mike, just like my sister, their birthdays are in December. They're both Sagittarius. My mother.
He's taking a sprinkle.
I know he is. I'm just messing with him. Go ahead.
The blue
Give me
one.
the blue spot, blue star.
So, anyways,
I'm
it
a
was
blue
when we were little, and my sister's favorite like hostess treat was the snowballs. So my mom decided to make like a little caterpillar cake for her, and when all her friends came over, whatever, and she made it like twice as long as this because you know you just do it for X amount of people who are coming. But Mike, he told me one day he likes snowballs, and I was like, "Are you serious? You like snowballs too?"
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
like
God.
one of 5 people on the planet who openly admits to liking
Yes, yes. So I told him about the cake, and he went, "That sounds amazing." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I made you your little cake.
Mwah.
If I shoot one of the pieces, does it turn into a mushroom?
I'm doing the rollerball motions.
Yeah.
So
what's in a snowball? I don't think I've
it's
ever.
just- it's
Chocolate
Chocolate cake.
frosting, and then this is a coconut.
with marshmallowy. You can
Marshmallow
have
coconut.
It's for everybody. It's for everybody.
Not you.
Yo, he was talking to Jasmine. Jasmine's
I just want
sitting right
everybody
there.
to know Jasmine is staring at this cake, and he straight looked her dead in the face and
No,
said, "Not
no, I
you."
looked at the stream because they're not here.
Oh, okay, sure.
can.
Anyways, cheers.
Check the tape.
Cheers. Happy birthday, Momo. Momo. Anyways, trying to do a lot of things for his birthday. So, dinner plans here, dinner plans there. Cakes here, cakes there. Beta, Blue Mary. You're just getting spoiled, man. You're just
Maybe
getting
First time for
spoiled.
everything.
Maybe we can take a You're gonna have that cake all over your face pretty soon. Oh, maybe we can take a Tsujita dinner break this weekend. I'll treat you to some ramen. The annual birthday Tsujita run, because ramen sounds hella good right now.
Enough for you to say hella, apparently. So yeah.
Have I not said hella in front of you before?
I don't like hella,
You don't like hella?
but I'm anti NorCal slang, so you know,
Why is this good with a snowball? That's weird.
right?
Dude, it works.
It
works really well.
I was not
No.
prepared for that.
Yeah.
I know it was just cute. But I'm
No,
like, oh.
there's actually reason why you use the red vines only.
Oh. Because it's like a chocolate covered cherry.
Nyato was in here. So it was
Nyato!
I
Congrats,
swear,
congrats on the new place.
when I saw that Mary drawing, I was 100% that Olaf had commissioned that from.
Nope. That one I was not responsible for. I was happy about it, but I was not
I
responsible.
saw that and I was like, oh, okay, Olaf definitely commissioned this one.
So I appreciate Buff Mai.
Yeah,
Because
that's
my
sturdy my.
Buff Mai with the nice defined arms and the thickness in the thigh is actually really nice.
No, so
But we love you, Nato, so.
Speedwagon, SoCal is more about totally and like. Those are the words that we use the most.
And cool and bro.
Dude and bro.
And dude.
Right. I
Dude,
mean,
bro.
there's a reason why that whole Valley girl, oh, totally, oh, and I was like, totally.
Well, okay, I'll say this. Like and are such SoCal words now.
That's probably why
We can't claim
No, but everybody just says it now. And instead of other things, it's
That's
now.
because nobody wants to think anymore.
Yeah. Theft? Well, it's your birthday, so
It's my party, and I'll drink what
y'all
I
your
want
fucking
to.
tea if I want
Drink
to.
what I want
even
to.
though I have a jug of it right there. Anyways, okay, so now we can end this stream.
Right. So
And
again,
now we'll go into redacted stream.
for anybody out there who does not want to get spoiled still, who thinks that they can avoid everything on the internet, which you absolutely have the ability to do, we don't. We won't have the ability to do this. You already have been spoiled. So Mike is going to play a little game with us where we guess the characters, and I don't know how we're going to be right or wrong.
We're going to
No,
do our
it's-
best to fabricate a game of Guess Who.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to bring up a couple of character select screens from a variety of games, and you play a literal game of Guess Who until we narrow
Wait a
down the
minute.
characters.
And
Was
that's
it was it on stream where I came up with the KOF Guess Who idea?
I believe it was.
It was, right?
Okay.
I still want to buy a Guess Who board game and
Yeah.
redo it fully to all KOF interchangeable card characters so we could actually play it officially at some point.
So what we're gonna do here is, because Kitty and I, we're probably gonna get spoiled at some point in time.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go ahead and spoil ourselves
Yeah.
now at
Yes.
this point forward.
Have it spoiled on your turn.
On
Yeah,
our
it's
terms.
on our terms. We want to
Yeah.
know. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make a fun game out of it, so nobody
Right.
screws it for us.
And you know, obviously that makes it so that future shows are gonna be hard for me to do team spec. We won't be doing team speculation
Ever again.
yeah,
Yeah, but
But there's only 3 characters left, frankly.
yeah,
And
and we'll,
it's
when,
one
we,
of 2 things, right?
when we start the show, we'll knock that out of the way.
Yeah, and not only that, it's just like the game. We've done so good this far. The game comes out in a few months. We've had almost pretty much the entire year not
made it
spoiled.
pretty
so
good,
we've done
yeah.
a damn good job with no spoilers
We
and
broke
making sure to keep
90%. We broke 90%.
We did. So
And it's funny too, because like I think it was on our YouTube comments that Isla and Dolores' names were spoiled.
they were.
And the funny thing
They
is,
were.
I read them real fast, and I only remembered Isla's name. Like, I actually managed to excise Dolores'. I couldn't remember
And
her
it's funny
name.
because
Because the opposite happened
Oh,
to me.
really? Oh.
Somebody said Dolores, and I was just like, huh, that's interesting. And then I completely did not see Isla at
Oh.
all. So Isla is 100% genuine. When we saw her trailer, that was just complete
Right.
genuine. And shame on me, I still haven't put my reaction up on YouTube. I
Like,
really
Isla,
need to do that.
Isla, I only remembered because as soon as I saw it, it made me think of Isla Fisher, who was an actress in a bunch of movies.
and
so.
I thought of Isla Nublar from
Which I
Jurassic
did
Park.
too. Which I did too.
Oh, right, yeah.
I that's where my brain went also.
Right.
But anyway, so
I like dinosaurs.
if you want to
like
do
Isla
this with
Fisher.
us, you're more than welcome to. But we're ending our regular show, and then we're gonna do the redacted show
So,
in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a small break.
Yeah,
and
5-minute
then-
break or less.
Well, probably a little bit. Well, I mean, I'll probably just restart it again. But I
Yeah.
guess during that break, I'll send our editor all the information, and then we'll
Okay.
get started with a new stream.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so we hope to see some of you back here.
okay.
Oh,
So,
Are we leaving off on a song?
Yeah, actually.
You gotta do.
Can you do? I actually want to do the Nests team theme from 2001 Arranged.
that was oddly specific.
It
what was
really was.
KOF 2001.
2001 Arranged, and then
Nests.
That should give us. There you go.
This is the one.
That's
right
the
here?
one.
Yup.
Okay.
That's an ad.
That is an A, but also the volume is down. Ah, okay.
That's fine.
I mean, this could be. I mean, this is kind of the theoretical team, right?
One of them.
This is what it-
But one theory at least.
But okay. So again, yeah, buy YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Says El Gordo Supreme.
Bye,
Correct.
guys.
So thanks for tuning in, but stick around for if you guys don't mind spoilers or you want to be here and find out on your terms as well with
Yes.
the rest of us.
Yes, and see our reactions. Then come back.
I'm really looking forward to the reactions. right
Okay,
now.
so then
okay.
come back to our redacted stream.
All right, be right back, guys, and buy on YouTube and Spotify. All right.
Nice Spotify.
Peace out. By the way, shout outs to all the Spotify users out there. I've been
Yes,
seeing that a
please
lot of people are listening on Spotify and
Hell yeah.
SoundCloud and wherever and everything like that. So, all right, we'll be back.